Hi everyone, good night, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know where you are right now. After a long day, this is the result. Without makeup, but I need to do this before I can go and rest. So let's see who is going to be here tonight. I know that I didn't say it, I didn't really announce this live, but it's something that I feel that I have to do. Hi Danielle, how are you, sweetie? So happy New Year. Hey Gabriela. So uh, thank you, sweetie. I hope that you're doing okay. Hi Crystal. Hi Gabriela. No, sweetie, I'm not going to be doing readings. This is going to be just something quickly. Because I just finished my long day of private readings, and as you see, no makeup and no nothing, but I need to talk about something. I need to give some messages, I would say. So I'm just going to wait a little bit. Hi Bobby, I'm happy to see so many of my close ones, or so many of the ones that I love. That's so good. So I think that I can start. So after, like I said, after a long day of private readings and doing some videos for the Patreon. Hi Jennifer. Hi Sue. Thank you, Judy. They told me this, for those of you that believe or know about the Galactic Confederation, Galactic people, they told me that I need to talk about this. So I just finished and I'm here doing this. So a lot of you, since before the end of 2020, been feeling different. I don't know how many of you kind of like during that time felt maybe by the 29th, 30th kind of thing, you've been feeling some kind of energy, you've been feeling something going on, like some kind of things were feeling different. From some of you, maybe a lot of crying, letting go, like you wanted to leave the past behind, but you were going through a lot of emotions going in yourself. For some, maybe it was like this kind of energy, like I want to change my life, I want to do different things, like going back and forward, right? We were going through a lot during the last 2 or 3 days of 2020. Then we get in this 2021 feeling really strong, feeling different, and right now we are going like this, like going back and forward. Sometimes we feel high, sometimes we feel down, like, but it's not energy, it's more like a conscious mind. It's more like how you feel and you believe and you think about yourself. So you're gonna hear a lot of people saying that we are in a shift of, like an energy shift or some kind of energy changing, or like it's a shift out there, like it's an ascent. I want you, they want me to tell you, this is a consciousness shift. Each one of us as individuals, we are going through a consciousness shift. 2020, even with the ups and downs, what a year to make us realize who we are. For those that put really attention, start learning about certain truths, not just about what it was out there. It was even about ourselves. It was really about who we are as a person, what kind of truth resides in you, in yourself, who you are as a spirit. For some of us, or a lot of us, we went through a lot of ascensions, a lot of awakenings, DNA activation, soul activation. Hi Mary. So we went through a lot of spiritual processes. We went to understand more, to connect more with our higher consciousness, with our higher self, with who we really are, right? So 2020 really make us think about those kind of things. But by the end of 2020, for those that really embrace that, for those that really did their journey as a spirit and go through a lot of this, for most of us it was an empowered moment. It was feeling like we have the control, we want changes, we want to take more action. Yes, for some of us, some kind of sad energy because we had to let go. We realized who is who in our life. For some of the majority of us, we didn't even want to say goodbye. We went just to go and sleep during the 31st, like the last day. I can tell you, I'm one of the first one that, for me, the 31st is about dancing, enjoying, and celebrating, and receiving. And that day they told me, no, you need to stay quiet, you need to receive that energy. So for some of us, we felt like almost like an urge just to stay in bed, just to stay in home, just to be really, really easy. Like we didn't want to go out. Even that maybe for family or traditions, we have to, for most of us, we didn't want to do things. Hola, gracias, Mayrin. So we didn't really want to do a lot of things in that aspect, but it was because of that, because we were finally like, this is my spirit now. I'm living who I am. I'm bringing that new earth. I'm living in that fourth, fifth dimension. So I need to regain that power, regain that. So those energies were telling you it's time. If you didn't feel like that and you were more down, that means that your process are going to start happening now. You are in the process of letting go. You're in the process of really todavía pronto, maybe in an Instagram. I'm thinking about doing an Instagram. So, but that's the way that it's going to be. You're going to be going through some changes now. But the energy that we are going through right now, or whatever we are experiencing, I will say, yes, whatever we are experiencing right now is a consciousness shift. We are accepting, we are embracing even more this spiritual process. We are really evolving, we are developing. So I want you to see it that way. It's not energy shift that is coming, but it's not, because it's not something. Energy shift is not about us, it's about the collective, it's about the planet, it's about the universe, right? So we are not going through that right now. We are going right now to these processes that have to be with who we are, what we are, and what we are going to start doing. That's why we are kind of battling. There are going to be moments that we're going to be feeling so down. Hi, Lucy. Because our spirit is saying goodbye to the material things. It's saying like, this is enough. You need to start living as the spirit. You need to start living as the knowledge, as everything that you'll be learning, as everything that you have to go through to 2020. Hi, Tonya. Yes, but it's not just letting go. The blocked and stuck energy is not that, sweetie. You maybe think that is energy that is blocked and stuck. But it was that, doing just a cleansing, just doing some kind, you work with crystals, you work with essential oils. It will be easy for you to unblock and let go of that stuck energy. You have to look into the root, Crystal. If you feel that it's time for you to let go of something, you need to look into more deeper as a spirit. What it is of this earth, of this body, of who you are, that is not allowing you to let go. Sometimes it's family, friends, belief, system belief, circumstances, situations. Because energy is something that with your vibration, Crystal, it will be, I'm not gonna say easy, but you're gonna be able to do some techniques and do certain things. When let go, it is about habits. Let go is about thoughts. It's about something has to be there that is not allowing you to let go, and moving up a lot. Judy just sleeping a lot, that's part of it, because when you are sleeping a lot, in that shift of consciousness, when you are kind of like starting to accept and embrace who you are, you start living more. But then you need to, maybe you are going through some other spiritual process, while you as spirit, as someone that is here in a more whole sense of self, that means that yes, you are kind of embracing, you are living, you are having that consciousness shift, but at the same time, sleeping a lot, that means that you are going through some DNA activation, soul DNA activation, maybe both of them at the same time. Sleeping a lot means that you are going through some higher, like you are changing your frequency. Of course, you always check with your doctors, it's everything. But most of the time, we know what is our body in a more health kind of thing, or is something spiritual. But when you sleep a lot, it's your body, and you start feeling those sensations around you. That means that your frequency is getting higher. Remember, frequency and vibration is not the same. Hi, Mandy. I'm not doing readings, sweetie. I'm just talking about the consciousness shift that is going on. Hi, Nikki. So EFT, as far as I know, is something that has to be with touching and stuff like that. But still, that is something that has to be with energy. That is something about traumas. And as far as I know, I'm not really well oriented about EFT, Crystal. But as far as I know, that is something completely different. That is more about helping to create or understand. But with EFT, my advice, it would be learn about soul contract, learn about soul path. Because EFT, I think that it gets just about the energy, it gets just about the physiological, psychological traumas, or whatever it is that is blocking you because of the thing that you learn as a person in here. But I will tell you that when you learn about your soul contracts, when you learn about who you are as a spirit, when you learn about the truth and the root about how you were created for what, the reason, the mission, the purpose, it changed a lot. It's a lot of information, but it changed perspective, and it's going to really, really happy New Year for you too, sweetie. Hi, Nancy. So it's going to be really, really important for you, Crystal, because you are working, you are a healer. So I would say, like, learning about any kind of thing that help you heal, it will create an amazing change on you. You have this amazing way with energy. I feel that that will be really, really good for you. Hi, Christine. So I want you to know that in this consciousness shift, you need to start embracing. You're gonna start having some more spiritual process. We are going to be, for some of you, the great awakenings for earth spirit. But you're going to be going through one of the 5 stages of the awakenings. You're going to be going through some soul DNA activations, the human DNA activation. You're going to be going through shadow work. You're going to be going through ascensions, and different type of ascensions in different aspects. And for some of you, you have to be prepared, because you're going to be going through what it is the galvanization process, what it is the fusion process. You're going to be going through a lot of spiritual process to be one. As a starseed, for those that are starseed that know that they are, it's going to be really important to embrace those things. We are in a year that is about consciousness shift. So a lot of times you're going to be like going, like you want to do your normal life, and even that is your passion, you're going to feel like this is not enough. Something else that I need to do. It's a lot of work. It's about you finding the truth. It's a lot going. But I want you to understand, this is not an energy shift. Don't get crazy. Oh my God, I don't know why this is happening to me. No. And even when it's energy shift, that's not the right way to do it. You need to understand that you go through a lot of it's just receiving whatever is happening, that is changing out there, that is going to start manifesting in this reality, in this plane. But that's how I want you to see. This is more about embracing now. You have the power. This is about embracing, nurturing. A lot of nurturing energy is going to be here, and I want you to be able to take advantage of that. This is so important. We are just in the beginning. This energy is about, or this shift is about to finish, and I want to each one of you to really sit down what it is that you want to create, what it is that is sticking in your soul, what you feel. Go to that. That is going to be the best sign for you to do it. I want you to really look into yourself, in yourself. Start working with your self-love. I'm not talking about loving yourself. Self-love in the way that is proper. How you're going to be working in that. How you're going to start transforming. How you're going to be doing your job as a spirit in here. I know that we are going through a lot of personal situations. We need to know, to understand about afterlife, loved ones, even your psychic readings about your future, whatever. This is something that is more human. This is something that we keep looking and living into those kind of things. But I want you to do your job, your work as a spiritual person, because changes are coming, and it's going to be really important for each one of us to do, and you can feel it. This way, this urge that you've been having about changing and accepting and embracing is because we are feeling that something is coming. Some kind of, it could be good or bad, I don't know yet, but something, we feel it. And the way that we are going to be able to overcome that, it is really accepting and embracing this power that you have, who you are as a spirit, and start embracing, start taking those and doing whatever it have to be done in that. It is possible, Angela, it is possible that a deceased family member just won't visit or show a sign that they are there. It is possible, I cannot deny that, right? Because they can do whatever they want, but it's most of the time it's not what they're going to do. Loved ones always show a way to show that they are with you. It's depending. There are things that maybe are not facilitating or are not making it easy for the living people or the living loved ones to see or perceive that visit or see the signs. Most of the time it's our own grieving, it's our own system belief, it's our own mind that are kind of making that a little bit difficult for the loved one to express and show strongly their presence with you. Most of the time we have an idea, or we create this expectation of what kind of sign they're going to be sending, or who or how these visits are going to be, or how we are going, or how they are going to prove that they are with us. So that it is how you need to kind of get rid of expectations about whatever you've been seeing with other loved ones, or how other relationship between living people with their loved ones in spirit, how they are. You need to embrace and accept yours. Let the spirit, let the loved one to show you in the way that is more easy for them, but they always do it. And see your energy, work with your energy level, work with how, I would say, like, we need to see it was a recent transition. Those kind of things can really affect the way that the signs are given. If your loved ones, how they communicate, it could be different things, but I'm pretty sure that it's more about expectation. I'm more sure that it's about energy, the grieving process, and how maybe we are maybe even asking or looking for those things. Okay, Angela. So, hi Jennifer. But that's how it should be. My duty is just to tell you this. My duty is just to show each one of you the way. It's up to you that resonate with you or not. We need to learn. We need to continue doing our soul contract, learning whatever we have to learn in here. But I can assure you, when we do our work as a spiritual people, and we are open to see the truth, and don't let this society, this kind of reality, or this plane, or this dimension, whatever you want to call it, blind us, and we go more than that. Oh my God, the possibilities. It's not just the abilities that you have to communicate or to see and perceive certain things. It's not just that. The abilities are just the tool that come with this body. This is how I say it. This is the tool. So it make it more easy to go with the process, because maybe you can understand, but you need to understand your own psychic abilities. You need to understand your own tools because of your own personal spiritual journey. Then we have our spiritual process, our spiritual journey. We have our loved ones, guys, the higher beings, the higher consciousness, the higher, like the galactic people, like I call them. We have all of this spirit, the ascended master, helping us to do our job. But it's an individual job. I just can give you the tools, but you need to do your job so we can help the collective that is going on. But that's how it should be. We need to take this energy that is right now, that is a positive energy, is the beginning of a new year right now, and take control again as a soul to accept our good and bad, the light and dark, work with the equilibrium of things, and accept that this is a consciousness shift. It's up to us to shift that, to accept what is going on in our head. I'm telling you, a lot of you have to be feeling, going crazy. Oh my God, why I feel so different? Why I don't want to deal with people anymore? Why I don't want to deal with certain dramas out there? I want to separate. I feel more alone. I feel distant now, because you are changing who you are. You are accepting more the spirit, the soul that is inside of you, and bringing that out there. So it was something that I needed to say, because it's not an energy shift, and I don't want to those that hear this to lose the opportunity that I will say until Saturday and Sunday, something like that. This energy of the beginning of the year is going to bring. If you do it, and if you even make the promise to yourself to work with your higher self, to work with your soul, who you are as a self. Remember that the one that is out there, the higher self, is just your consciousness, your higher consciousness, and in this body is just the more physical consciousness. But when they create a whole, when they get together, when you do your work and you become one, you're gonna be living. As you live in there, you're gonna be expressing in here. A spirit, loved one, guys, are going to be more easy for you. But you need to be willing to go through the process. You need to be willing to let the soul, your spirit, to take you, to show you the way. And for that, you need to change that consciousness. You need to change that logic, mental mind, and trying to do things in a certain kind of way, and allow your own soul to tell you, no, this is the way that we are going to be doing it, because this is who we are. This is who we are, like who we are, or who I am. I would say this is who I am, and do it this way. I can tell you that 2021 is going to be a year for those star seeds and those earth spirit that really want to start living in the new earth that it was so mentioned last year, and want to start manifesting like this and living in this amazing conscious of mind. It is possible. Believe me, it is possible. Then just start accepting this energy, start embracing, start taking back what is yours. Regain that power that is inside of you. Let go of family, friends, situations, anything that is stopping you to learn. Regain that time to take time to do exercise, reading, meditations, whatever it gives you that peace of mind. Regain that. You are the only one that can do it, but you need to shift your conscious. You need to jump in this energy that it is right now, that is bringing this new year, because it's not going to happen. After that, the work is going to be a little bit more difficult. It's going to be, you can jump in later, but I can tell you it's going to be a little bit more work to do. But if you do it now, you really at least make the promise to work with yourself and be one. This year is going to be a lot of manifestation, and the situations around you, whatever it is that is not allowing you to be you, or allowing you to manifest, to create the life that you wanted, all of those situations are not going to matter when you do that, when you shift that consciousness. I can tell you that. Yes, we still have to go through emotions, through lessons, yes, but it is completely different, and you just went through that and keep moving forward. I can tell you, we still, but learn about soul contract, your soul path, learn about all of these things that that is going on. Okay, sweetie, thank you. I feel like a complete hot mess right now, and I needed to hear this tonight. You know what? You feel a hot mess, and this is something that I learned. You know that all of us always talk about, oh my God, I'm feeling crazy, this energy, oh, this is, oh my God, I'm feeling. Oh yeah, we are kind of crazy, I know, you know. No one can see or feel things as sometimes we do, but the difficulty is because of the resistance. That's the trick. Things are not going to be easy peasy, well, because you have to deal with your emotion, you have to let go, you need to learn and relearn and all of those things. But what it makes it difficult is the resistance that we have of this body, because at the end our logic mind, our mind don't want to change. We want to stay in that comfort zone, because exploring new things about who you are as a spirit, accepting the dark and the light, because we are a whole. That thing about, no, we have to overcome and change and live, or maybe changing this because people say that is bad, because I'm stubborn or procrastinate. It's not that. We need to stop trying to change those things about us that we feel or we think they're bad. We just need to accept them, embrace them, and use it in the best way to understand why we have those trails. Because for some reason we put it in our soul contract. I'm going to be stubborn, I'm going to be procrastinator, I'm going to be mad all the time. I don't know. So it's not that we need to change them, we need to heal them. We need to embrace them to create an equilibrium of who we are, and just using that dark thing or negative trail for something better, because at the end it's something that is going to help us to keep growing, to keep bringing more through ourselves. We need to learn that we are yin yang, and the yin yang just work with light and dark, creating a whole you. When you understand that, when we feel it, so stop resisting. I would say stop resisting. Stop trying to do it in a way that it's supposed to be, or trying to understand it. Embrace it. This is the change. This is what I need to let go. This happened because my soul contract, in my soul path, in my soul journey, I needed to go through this. This is for even for our loved ones, for them, for us. What we accept, when we learn all of those things, when we understand the complexity of this journey, oh my God, I can tell you, even the relationship that you create with the spirit guides, with your loved ones, is amazing. But we need to stop resisting the changes that is creating in us. We need to stop trying to be what people say that you have to be. You need to just embrace and accept, because this is who you are. That's why it feels like a hot mess. Are not going to be easy, but when you don't resist it, when you don't like, you know what, this is painful, I'm gonna cry. I don't care what people say, I'm gonna cry. This is making me mad, I'm gonna be mad, I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna feel it, but cut it and then move on. I'm mad, I'm sad, I'm frustrated, I accept it, I embrace it, and let go. This is who I am. That's how we start learning how to be, because our higher self, who we are as a spirit, knows better. So when we are allowing that part of us to get in, accepting all of the aspects, we are feeling more complete. And the hot mess, it just feel like a little bit of a mess. You feel a little bit like, okay, I'm getting out of my comfort zone. I'm not saying that it's easy, girls. I'm just saying that how to help you to go through the processes. When it's time, this is something that I'm kind of teaching my patrons, but get rid of whatever it is that people has been telling you about loving yourself, taking or loving whoever you are. In the way that even they are showing us how to love ourselves is not right. We need to give self-love. Not loving ourselves is different. Loving ourselves is just doing things, or just putting things out there. But when you give self-love, all of the love flows through you to other people. Self-love is the thing that you need to start working and stop allowing yourself to receive. It is really, really important for our development. When you do self-love, you accept who you are. Because loving yourself, I don't know, it feels a little bit empty. It feels like not complete. Like you are loving like you love any other person. And sometimes we love people and we are criticizing them. We are judging them. That is not supposed to, but that's how people love out there. That's how we are taught to love. And even family, kids, every person. When we love our other people, oh, I love this person. Oh. So when you're loving yourself in the way that teach you. So now you're going to be giving yourself self-love. And you're going to be giving to others that love that is flowing through you, that is nurturing through you, because you are putting yourself first, and through that, oh my God, rivers going down. People are going to see you and gonna be like, she's so happy, no matter what she's going through, she's having this amazing energy of love. I can feel it because she's not getting empty. She's really going and flowing through this life because her spirit is a full self. It is completely a full self of her, and that's how you do it. That's the self-love. That love it gives you is just loving self, loving you. See the difference? So I hope that I explained that pretty good. But that's how it is. I just needed to say these things. I'm just asking, they want me to say something else. No, they say like I get out of the topic a little bit, but do that. Might try, do this. Take time, sit down. What is yourself? Who you are? Not just in here, no, as a self. Close your eyes, connect with your whole self as a spirit. With your true consciousness, connect with that. What you want, what it is the thing that you really desire the most. Be honest. Don't go into materialistic things or don't go to a spiritual. Be honest. Just accept the challenges, the changes as well. And know and accept that this is the time that I'm going to regain full consciousness. Look into that. Put that into one of your intentions for this year. I'm going to create. I'm going to be in that power all of the time. I'm going to be working to higher my frequency, no matter my vibration. I'm going to be high, like adding more or growing my energy frequency. I'm going to be living in that frequency no matter what my vibrations are, because your vibrations, your energy vibration goes up and down as we go through situations. But your frequency is the thing that always stay high after you being able to change it and grow from that. Okay, sweeties? Hi, Jose. I'm leaving. You came here and I kind of leaving now. But that's the way that I want you. This is a consciousness shift. Work with that. Embrace that consciousness. What is the consciousness telling you? Follow that. Really, really work into it and move forward. This is the time. We don't have a lot of time for those that really are looking to start living in the fifth dimension in this new earth. This is the time. Remember, important keys. Start learning about who you are as a spirit, an earth spirit, an old earth spirit, a star seed. If you are a star seed, from where you are, what is your soul path, your soul contract, what are your lessons, what you need to learn, from where you are coming. For those that are open and feel that resonates with you, start looking into that. Start embracing. What is your where you are in your spiritual processes. You just starting your awakenings. Awakening just go in 5 different levels. The last one is the if I'm not mistaken, is the awakening of the soul. Through those awakenings, you go through ascensions, soul DNA, human DNA, what it is that you're going through, The last step, it would be after all of the ascensions and all of these processes that I mentioned, it will be the Merkaba activation. We need to start working and doing it right. We need to allow this. Take whatever resonates from everything that I mentioned. Take that, embrace it, and look for your own soul journey. I'm just here as a voice. I'm just here as a bridge. That's my mission. That's my purpose. That's why I was created. So, hi Daniel. So that's how it should be. Take it this way. Look for the truth. Don't let what it is out there. See behind that. People are going to say, yeah, it could be a conspiracy theory, it could be going crazy. But if you feel it that way, if you look into more beyond that and you look for the truth will reveal. You need to just start believing what is inside of what your soul is telling you. Shift that consciousness. Shift that. Start believing what your own intuition, what your own self is telling you. Start looking for that. Don't be afraid to understand even more the complexity of your soul. Yes, we love, we are pure energy, but we are more than that. Oh my God, we have our own personality, we have a mission, we have a purpose, we have memories, and we have a vast connection with the source and with the infinite knowledge from different dimensions, different planes, different realities, different galaxies. It is time for us to access. But it's through our action, it's through accepting that new consciousness, or all consciousness, whatever you want to call it. When you shift to that and you start accepting that and start living, is when we are really making the change. Is when we are really helping this to move forward and create, coming from the third to the fourth dimension, that is a state of consciousness. Okay, that's how it should be. That's how you need to understand this process. And then we go into the fifth dimension. But you need to be ready to open your eyes, your physical eyes and your spiritual eyes. And don't get back, or don't put aside any crazy idea. You never know what crazy idea could be really the truth out there. Okay, so do that. I would say it's a long journey that we have. It could be fast, it could be slow. It's depending on how much you are committed, or your commitment to, I think that I say it wrong, but anyway, to your job and work as individual. As they told me, the collective cannot survive with the individual, but individuals can survive without the collective. So if we work as individuals in our spiritual journey, if we focus on the energy in ourselves, when we start giving ourselves love, then what we are going to be doing in the collective, what we are going to be sharing, flowing through us is, oh my God, it is going to be really, really amazing. People around you is going to start changing. Situations are going to start changing. Manifestations start happening like this. I'm telling you, literally like this. Like you're seeing something today and you think that maybe it's, oh my God, I'm crazy. Oh no, this is not. And next day, 2 days later, boom, exactly how you see it. Because you are manifesting things. Okay, hi Susan. So that's how I want you. This is what I want for each one of you. It's not easy. You're going to think that you're crazy, but you're not going to feel that you're a hot mess. You're not going to feel that you are going like, this is too much. I swear, oh God, it's not going to feel like that. It's just going to be a lot, but it's not going to feel bad at all. You're going to feel even more secure, more empowered. And believe me, it's not about being selfish, because I'm not telling you to do bad things or just do whatever is best in the meaning of hurting others. Do whatever is best with boundaries. And I'm telling you, when we work as individuals, when we do our spiritual journey, when we create, when we allow this, we do the full whole self, and we become who we are there and here as one, and create the put together these two consciousness as one, I can tell you the kind of help that you can do to the collective is amazing. So I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So that's the thing that they want me to tell you. Yes. So that's how it is. I think that they tell me that I kind of go a little bit extra. It's supposed to be something small, something quickly, but I needed to say it. I needed to share that with each one of you. So take advantage. Do whatever you have to. And again, you have until Sunday to at least make that promise to you, to yourself, okay? And to start making the changes, start writing down what you need to change. This is going to be really, really important. Look for help. Be careful. Not everyone that is out there, it is really seeing the messages of the star seeds. Take whatever resonates with you, with your soul, and do it. As I said about me. Take whatever it resonates from me, and do it. That's the important thing right now. That's the way that you need to do it. Take for whatever. If you need, check classes, look for communities that really resonate with the spiritual process, not just whatever you are going through as a person, as a human, as your soul contract. You need to start doing and getting in with the groups, community that have to be with your spiritual journey. Look, I don't know, Patreons, Facebook groups, I don't know, because this is an alone process, this is your own journey, but we still need people that understand our processes and share those things or learn from it, right? So do that. Promise yourself that you're gonna do whatever you needed to make it happen. Okay, sweeties. Love you. Happy New Year to each one of you. I hope that this video really helped to understand what you're going through, the process that you're going, how to maybe jump in and change and do the changes that you need. And love you, girls. I love this tribe. It's a lot of changes coming, as you see, even from me. With the activation of the Merkaba, it's a lot of work out there. But thank you to each one of you to listen, to allow me to be with you and to share this love, this light that is coming. I love you, girls. See you next time.